Hi guys, myself Ankit. In this video we shall see another problem on LeetCode. Last stone weight. So you are given an array of integers, stones, where stones of I is the weight of the ith stone. And we are playing a game with the stones here. And on each turn we choose the two highest stones, heaviest stones, and smash them together. So the smashing condition what is we have is the two highest weighted stones we will have. No? So that x will be lesser than or equal to y. In that case, if x is equal to y, then we destroy both the stones. Otherwise, if they are not equal, that means if x is less than or equal to y, then what we do is x will be destroyed and y will be set to y minus x. So at the end of the game, there is at most one stone left, or at most one stone left means it can be either 0 or 1. And return the weight of the last remaining stone. If there is no stones left, then return 0. As they said, at most one stone will be left. If that one stone is left, then you return the value weight of that one stone. Otherwise, if no stones are left, then you return 0. So, given this example, I'll explain this clearly what they have told. So, if you look into this example, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 stones, right? In this, the heaviest stones are which one? 7 and 8. They are the heaviest stones present now. So, we know that 7 and 8 are not equal. Hence, what do we need to do? They are not equal. X is destroyed. So 7 will be destroyed. Y, which will be x here? 7 will be x because x is less than or equal to y. I have given the condition. So 7 is destroyed and y will be y minus x, that is 8 minus 7, that is 1. So 1 will get converted to the array and we add it. So now here total it was 6. Now it contains 5 elements. So 7 and 8 are replaced by 1. Based logical if you think so. Then we combine, we look for other highest two stones here. That is 2 and 4. So again 2 and 4 not equal. So you do 4 minus 2, that is 2. So 2 is added and remaining 1, 1, 1 are present. And after this, you could see, okay, highest stones are 2 and 1. So again they are not equal. So you do 2 minus 1, that is 1 only. So these two get replaced by 1. So 1, that's 1, and the remaining 1, 1 are present over here. In this, if you see, 1 is the only highest thing. So 1, 1, they are equal. So both are get destroyed. So we left with only 1. And this one, we have at most one value at the end, right? So we return that value itself. So in what case there will be like returning 0 case? So let's say take the example of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in this case, this is the array, and we start with the 3 and to the highest, and subtract that. That will give you 1. So next will be 1, comma 2, comma 1. And again in this highest two are 2 and 1. So the difference will be 1 only because they are not equal. Again this get destroyed because they are equal. So you get 0. So you return 0 in this case because both get destroyed. Now no more element are present. So return 0. So that's okay. Now how to solve the problem? Uh, as I told, let's take an example like let's say 1, 2, 3, or let me just say 4, 2, 1, 5 and 3. Okay, so it's better. How do we get the two highest weighted stones? Is if you sort the array, the last two elements is the highest weighted stone. So you first sort the array 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So once you sort the array, now what we need to do is, okay, so I'll just return that sorted array here directly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any array it may be. Once you do array sort of that array, that will get sorted. So these two are the highest zones. So we'll define two variables, highest and second highest. Highest, it stands for highest, and second stands for SS stands for second highest. So highest will be nothing but array is nothing but stones, no? So stones of, if n is the length, then this is length. Highest will be stones of n minus 1, and second highest will be stones of n minus 2. Since it's the length, the last element will be 0 index, right? So last element will be n minus 1 and the previous element will be n minus 2. So here n minus 1 is 5 and n minus 1 is 5 and n minus 2 is 4. So now we check whether these two are equal or not. So that you have to give the if condition. If highest equal to second highest. If that is the case, then this both should get destroyed. So both should get destroyed means nothing but n equal to n minus 2 you have to do. So that both will get destroyed. And yeah, that's it. So if they're not equal, then what should be the case? Here in this case, they are not equal. So if they're not equal, what you have to do is um, the second highest or whatever you have, second highest equal to okay, it's not okay, not second highest. So if these both are not equal, practically what we are doing, we are destroying the one of the element. I mean, we have to destroy this, and this should be 5 minus 4 1. But it will result in array 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 1, right? So practically what we are doing is logical. If you think so, this we get destroyed, that is n minus minus will do, and this will be nothing but 5 minus 4. So s of n minus 2, this position will be 5 minus 4, that is second highest minus highest. Got it? And this get destroyed. How to get destroyed this? You do n minus minus instead of n equal to n minus 2, because one element we are retaining and other we are destroying. So you do n minus minus. So basically the logic is actually what they said is we have to destroy this, and this value should be nothing but second highest minus second highest. So that is nothing but it should be highest minus second highest. Yeah. So 5 minus 4, that should be 1. But if you think so, when you sort the array, it should be like this, no? So last element should be 1. How do you retain that is you do n minus minus. You destroy this. And this is nothing but 5 minus 4 for this place you do. That is s of n minus 2 called highest minus second highest. So now you have, these are the conditions which we require to solve the problem. Yeah, highest minus second highest. Yeah, that's it. So after this, you have highest equal to x second highest and s of n minus 2. So once you do everything, let's check for all the cases. So initially 5 and 4 you have. Is there equal? No, they are not equal. So s of n minus 2 will be highest minus second highest. So this will be 1. So you get 1 here. And every time in the loop you have to do arrays dot sort. And we will have while condition, because n we are only defining for different condition we will have. So what the condition should be inside this, that I will tell you for while. And yeah, every time you have to sort the array. Once you get this, again you sort the array. It will be 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. So now 2 and 3 are the highest and second highest. So highest is 3 and 2. So they are not equal. Again s of n minus 2. This will be 3 minus 2, that is 1, and this get destroyed n minus minus. So it will be 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1. Again next loop you go. So the condition will be n should be greater than 0 here actually. Or not greater than 0, greater than 1. Why I'll tell you. See, now again you do array sort sort. So that is 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 2. Again these two are highest and second highest. So 2 and is the highest, 1 is second highest. They are not equal. Hence s of n minus 2, that is second highest place, will be 2 minus 1 1, and this get destroyed n minus minus. So you will have 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1. 1 comma 1, 3 ones, because this is replaced by 1, so you will have 1 comma 1 comma 1. In this case these two, they are equal this time, so we do n equal to n minus 2, that is both will get destroyed. By this time we have only one element. They said at most if you don't have any other element to destroy or compare it to, hence you return 1 in this case. Return 1 because the weight is 1 of this number. So you just return s of n minus 1. If n is equal to 1, that is length is equal to 1, I return s of n minus 1. What if the else part, that is length is 0? They said at most 1. So if the length is 0, then you return 0. So for that case, if I take 1, 2, 3 and 4, see these two I'll take. So 4 and 3, are they equal? No. So you do 4 minus that is 1. So 1, 2, 1 it will be. When you shuffle it, 1, 1, 2 it will be. Again these two are not equal. Again 2 minus 1, 1 it will be. So these two are equal, so this get destroyed and array will be 0. So in this case you return 0. Here if n is equal to 1, then you return s of n minus 1, that is the only one element which is present. Fine? Yeah. So okay. Now we will code this off. So int n equal to stones dot length, stones dot length. Okay. Next give the while condition, while n greater than 1. So int highest, first we will declare highest, equal to stones of n minus 1, then int second highest equal to stones of n minus 2. Now check if second highest is equal to highest, then n equal to n minus 2. Otherwise, stones of n minus 2 will be equal to highest minus second highest. And n minus minus we do in this case because stones of n minus 2 we retain. So, and every time we have to sort the array. So, arrays dot sort of stones. Yeah. At last, you have to check if n equal to 1. Then you return stones of 0, first element, only one element will present, else return 0. Yeah. Yeah, successfully submitted. If you have any doubts, please drop it in the comment section. We'll come up with another video in the next session. And please subscribe to the channel and keep learning and like the video. Thank you.